Morning guys, I'm going to continue on with the guttering today, the drainage rather. So I'm going to take this slab up here and take the pipe all the way over to here. Once I've done that I can work out the fall. So I know the fall is good here, so I'll get to a nice level here and I'm going to try and see if I don't have to dig down into that bedrock. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, something that I thought might actually happen. I've got an outside tap here and the mains water's down there by the house. So I thought that somewhere along here where I cross this I will end up going past the pipe, and here it is. That's the water pipe for that water. Well, I was assuming it is. It's not very thick, but so I'm going to have to work my way around that. Hopefully the pipe can either go, this can go underneath it. I'll have to dig a little bit more around here. Alternative is to dig it up and move it over to there, but don't really want to do that. No, I think I think what I'll do, I'll leave that here and I'll just work my way round it, and that should be fine, I think. Heavy. Just going to pop it just there out of the way. And I can continue the pipe work. But getting the depth is going to get quite tricky. But I'm not going to dig down too deep here because I don't think I really want to. I want to get to the depth, the natural depth, which is this depth here, where it turns to rock again. So if I can start here and work my way basically up to there, and hopefully I can get enough fall for the downpipe at the end. That is the plan. Right, just here there's a big root. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that out. I might have to cut it. That's one hell of a route. Probably coming off this tree from over there. Let's see if I can find the end, if there is one. Hit a bit of a snag, let me show you. Okay, so just where I'm digging here, you can see this big root comes across and then goes off this way. So it's basically right in my path. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is get the chainsaw out. I'm gonna have to dig round this a little bit to reveal it, and then cut it away from where the pipe will be. See, that's a pain. That's a pain. Hopefully it will just pull out now. A little bit of a persuasion, of course. Some extra little roots, I think, underneath. Still attached here as well. Didn't quite get that. I have to cut that. Right, I think that's it. There we go. Whew. Pretty big, but it's out the way. So now it's just a case of trying to get this down as deep as possible. That's a case of doing this until it is. So I've got a stone just here, so it's just a case of smashing. Smashing it out as much as possible. Should be able to dig it out. So I've dug up to here now, so you can see where the trench comes, goes across, under where the slab was, goes underneath that water pipe, and it will carry on along there. Now, I'm still waiting for the parts to arrive for the join there, so I can't lay it all out. I'm just trying to work out the fall. So basically got to scrape out a little bit more here, I think. If I can do that and try and get it as low as possible here, so I know along here I've just got to dig, you know, a 1 in fall from this point, so I know that all that is dug enough to get that fall. I should be okay because there's quite a lot of height difference, so I should be okay. But it is quite, down here, it is quite hard. So it's hard to achieve much of a dig here. Hopefully by the time I get round here, that's the only time I'll have to start to dig into that bedrock again. But it does naturally fall, so I might be okay. So yeah, it's coming along. Okay, I've had a bit of a think. See where I've got that water tap just there, and the pipe is just there. I'm going to run a channel along here and into the gutter there. I think that's the plan with that. Because it really is just going to be for the water that drips out, so I can do that fairly easily. It looks like there's been something in the past, but I think it's literally just been a ditch with some slate at the bottom of it, which obviously isn't ideal. So yeah, I'm going to run it out here and along. I might even bring it this way and then join it here, possibly, so that I can avoid all this brickwork. Maybe I've got to clear this and have a look at the slabs. So obviously I'll have to lift the slabs to dig the trench. Okay, latest plan. I'm going to put a drain here. Obviously I can move this tap so it's, you know, above where the drain is. So the drain will go in there, and then it will run down into piping to here, and then it's going to go across and join the rest of the piping here. It's going to be the route, I think. I think that'll be quite an easy route. Won't cost a lot, it only costs like £15 in piping or something. And it's well worth doing when I'm doing all this. I think I'll regret it if I don't do it, even though it's a little bit of a hassle. It means I've got drainage, plus that water will allow me to flush through as well quite easily, so that's quite useful as well. So I do use this quite a lot with filling up the cat bowls and stuff, and I'll still be doing that sort of stuff. So yeah, worth doing. So yeah, I'm going to bring it out along here. Luckily I don't have to move this shed at all. There's little bricks along here that I'm taking out, and once I get to here I can then go across and then join in, and there shouldn't be any slabs to take it. There might be one here, I'm not sure. I can bring it out a little bit more, but I might have to cut the old tree stump again, because that's going to be in the way again, and it probably goes along here, to be honest. So yeah, I'll have to cut that away, which is no bad thing really. Okay, so I've dug some of the trench out here. I was quite lucky that the slabs that this shed sits on, and these bigger slabs, there's some bricks. It's almost perfect. I've just removed the bricks and dug down, and I'm going to come across here. Then I'm going to have a T-piece that goes into the drain.